Biblically Centered Kids.
Well, hello there, everyone. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to another great day of the Biblically Centered Kids podcast. Today is September 18th, 2024. My name is Mr. Johnny, and I'm super pumped to have some fun with you on today's episode. Can you feel a little crisp in the air? I guess that answer probably depends on where you live. We've had a handful of pleasant and slightly chilly mornings and evenings over the past few weeks here. And hey, fall is only 5 days away. It officially begins on September 22nd, and I'm super pumped. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, we've got a big holiday today. And as far as the food-related holidays go, I'm not sure if it gets much tastier than this. Today is, and yeah, this deserves a drum roll. Hit us with that drum roll, Timmy. National Cheeseburger Day. So, for those of us that live here in America, it is National Cheeseburger Day, September 18th. That means there's a free, or at least discounted, cheeseburger waiting for you somewhere out there in this great nation. Prepare to enjoy an American food icon, a cheeseburger oozing warm, cheesy deliciousness on top of a moist, juicy patty, or if you're like me, 2 patties.
Nice.
No matter how refined your palate might be, a good old-fashioned cheeseburger just seems to satisfy, especially on September 18th. So, have your parents look up if there are any deals around you. A lot of chain restaurants will be pushing some good deals today. What's your favorite cheeseburger you've ever had? Yeah, that would be hard for me to pinpoint too. I mean, there's just so many different options and varieties out there. Just depends on the kind of burger you're in the mood for. But as long as the burger patty isn't overdone and the burger doesn't have Miracle Whip on it, I'm great with most offerings. Alright, well let's hop off the burger bus and jump right into the rest of today's episode. Do you remember what virtue we're learning about this week? That's right, we've been talking all about patience. This week's virtue says, we lead with patience and respond with understanding. Alright, good job everyone. We're going to jump into a game today. Today we're going to play a game that we haven't played on this podcast in a long time, and it's called Quick Thinking. This is a pretty common game. Some call it Beat the Buzzer, Buzzer Beater, Quick Hands, anything you want to call it. We just call it Quick Thinking. What I'm going to do is ask a question that causes you to have to think quickly, and you have to try to blurt out your answer before you hear this sound. Easy enough, right? All right, let's jump in. We'll start with the pretty classic one. Are you ready? I want you to spell your first name backwards and do it before you hear the sound. Go. Ooh, how'd you do? Did you get that in time? Mine's pretty easy. My name is Johnny, so backwards it's Y-N-N-O-J. Or Enoj. Alright, well, like we discussed a few minutes ago, today is National Cheeseburger Day. So name your 4 favorite places to get a cheeseburger. Go. Ooh, what'd you say? There's a few that I really like. We have a Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers close to our house, and that's a pretty good go-to for us. Alright, well, we've talked a little bit about the fruit of the Spirit, so I want you to name 4 fruits. Go. That one, I bet, was a little easier, wasn't it? Let's see, you got apples, bananas, pineapple, oranges, and so on. Anyone out there say kiwi? I do love me some good kiwi. Alright, speaking again of fruits of the Spirit, I want to see if you can actually name 4 fruits of the Spirit. Do you know them? Alright, let's see. Go! Well, how'd you do? If you weren't able to think of 4, I'm going to list them for you right now, okay? They are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruits of the Spirit demonstrate the character of a life submitted to God. Did you guys get any of those? All right. Any animal lovers out there? What about cats? I want you to name 4 different breeds of cats. Go. Yeah, that one was pretty hard, huh? I guess maybe if you're a cat lover, you know a lot of different breeds, but let's see. There's Siamese, Persian, the hairless cat, the Sphinx, or maybe did anyone say a Burmese cat? Cats are definitely harder than dogs, I think. So on that note, let's do some dogs. List 4 dog breeds. Go. See, that was easy, right? All right, let's see. I did Golden Retriever, Boston Terrier, Labrador Retriever, and an English Bulldog. All right, list out your 4 favorite books. Go. Well, how was that one? Was that one easy or hard? Have any of y'all ever heard of Hank the Cowdog? That was one of my favorite book series when I was a kid. My mom also used to read me the Boxcar Children a lot. Come to think of it, that might be a good one to read to my kids sometime. All right, good idea, Mr. Johnny.
Thank you.
Any music fans out there? It's okay if you can't name 4 of these, but I'm going to ask you to name 4 of your favorite bands or musical artists. 3, 2, 1, go! Well, what are some of your favorite musical artists? What kind of music do you and your family listen to most often? We listen to a lot of worship music in our house, as well as a lot of rock and roll. There's some good Christian and worship music I like. Let's see, like King's Kaleidoscope, Rivers and Robots, Citizens. I also like John Mark McMillan a lot. Let's see, there's also a band out there called Gable Price and Friends, and they have an album that's called Fractioned Heart, and that's a good one. All right, we're getting into the cooler months, so list your 4 favorite things about fall. Go! Fall is so much fun, right? My favorite things about fall, let's see, the colors, you know, when the trees change colors, I love that. The cooler weather, I love Thanksgiving, and Saturday football games. We cheer for the Arkansas Razorbacks in our home. Who do you cheer for? Any ice cream fans out there? Yeah, I know. Okay, guys. That was a silly question. I'll admit it. I mean, who doesn't love ice cream? All right, let's see. What are your top 6 flavors? Yeah, 6. Let's see it. All right, and go. Oh, yeah, those were some good ones out there. Let's see. Some of my favorite flavors are mint chocolate chip, chocolate, strawberry, southern buttered pecan, bluebell cookie two-step. But my favorite flavor of all, chocolate chip cookie dough. Have you tried all of these flavors? Oh, man, I kind of want some ice cream now. All right, let's do one more. What do you say? Whether you homeschool, public school, or private school, what are your 4 favorite things about school? Well, those were all some pretty great answers. And I thank you guys so much for listening and hanging out with us here at Biblically Centered today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you're riding to school right now, have a great school day. Be sure to listen in tomorrow as we dive into our New Testament Thursday episode. We're discussing Jesus and how he displayed and taught patience. It's gonna be a good one. And we will see you here then. Until next time.